What's hello? Yeah, can you hear me? Okay. Oh. Okay, so I can hear myself on the stream, but not you now.
Ha! Now you can hear me too.
All right, let's see how that sounds now.
Let's see how it sounds. I have it -6.5.
Okay. Yeah. We're both audible now.
Yes.
We're both at good levels.
That's funny because you've probably been talking this whole time. Like.
Yeah. I've
hello?
been saying like Race. What about the others?
I since I couldn't hear you, I didn't even know that they were hearing you. Hey everybody, semi-perfect podcast time. We're just about done getting situated over here, so podcast.
What would you do if I wasn't here?
I would. Oh, you know me. I could talk. I could just talk. I would just go. I would cry, but I would still talk. So.
Yeah.
Was that
Hero? You're here. Now it's not just me and Race.
Hi. Hello, Hero.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing Final Fantasy 14 content because I'm a loser.
Wow. So what Final Fantasy are they on at this point?
16 coming out in the nearest future.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start playing Final Fantasy. And I'm gonna start from number 1, and I'm gonna catch up.
No, you are not. That's cute.
Yeah, I mean, like, Race, you kid, but I've actually tried that. Because like I started back in I think 2018. I started with like the first Final Fantasy, and then I'm up to 8 right now. Though the thing is, like, I probably could have like done it faster, but I was just like, oh, I just got distracted by other things.
Oh no. So
we
wait.
didn't even play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest or Final Fantasy Tactics or Final Fantasy Tactics.
Well, yeah, I'm doing the mainline stuff, not all the spin-offs.
Or Final Fantasy Air Geese, God bless.
The thing is with Final Fantasy though is like you can play any of them because they're all like separate stories. So.
Oh my.
Except for when they're not, I guess.
Except for when they're not, yeah, because some of them are connected, but like yeah, like if it's like Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2. Like those are connected.
Well.
Oh,
well. So okay, I guess I'm not doing that. Sorry.
And also they're long as
balls.
Yeah.
So just don't do it.
No.
All right.
Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, there you go. So yeah. Welcome on in, folks. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the Semi-Perfect Podcast. It is Wednesday, September 21st. Holy shit, we're past the halfway point.
September is,
We're now officially in fall.
September kind of doesn't really exist. Like, can we all agree? Because
yeah,
like, there's a lot of birthdays here, so it kind of has to exist.
It's a placeholder, right? Like, September is this weird, because I don't think anyone really thinks of September as like, oh yeah, it's still summer in September. But at the same time, I'm just now being informed that fall, is like tomorrow or today or something. So
yeah.
So it's like what the hell is even September? Like, yeah, it's fall, but it's supposed to be at like 100 degrees here, or at least locally, in the next couple of days. I'm like, that's not even fall. Like, it's just
yeah.
September's bullshit. That's
I saw a tweet earlier in the week that said, or like last week, said, "Wow, we went from September 1st to September 16th in 2 days."
Yeah, it's wild. For me personally, as we'll kind of talk about, I feel like there's a lot that's specifically making a couple of these weeks go by very quickly. And that's not helping on my assessment of September just being non-existent, especially this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, welcome in everybody. As always, we're going to be kicking things off with a food post here. So if you haven't already, to our live viewers, go ahead and submit hashtag SPP Foods. As you see,
I actually submitted one this time.
Ooh, Quiet Storm also has been reminding people to get their stuff in. Shout out to Quiet Storm. Thanks for modding and everything, helping us out in the chat. You're doing great. Not a shout out. Well, no, I'll give Sarah a shout out because she, honestly, she has... How do I describe this? So, imagine if you will. Here we go. Sarah is like, hey, I need you to do task A. Like, for example, hey, I need you to make breakfast in the morning, all right? This is how Sarah knows I'll be able to accomplish said task. So, have you ever seen... everyone must have seen these videos where, like, someone puts down, like, a marble or knocks over dominoes, and it literally, like, goes through the whole house accomplishing things.
Whatever that thing is called, I forget.
Rube Goldberg machine.
Rube Goldberg.
That's what Sarah does for me with, like, anything she requires of me. So, like, for the podcast, for example, she basically said, push this one domino, and everything will start clicking into place. That's what she has to do, or else we're all screwed. So, yeah, shout out to her. I was gonna be like, oh, she's not even here, but really, this is still happening because of her. Way back in the day, when Saber and I started this, I feel like it took no time before Sarah took it over. So she really is the backbone of a lot of the stuff that you guys see, at least from my side or some of our side. So yeah, shout out there. Now we got here tonight PaleoSteno.
Hello.
And Hirosashii.
Hello, it'd be me.
Hello, and we're going to be going through, let's see, Sarah's lined up some topics. Like I said, she's set up the dominoes. She even has the topics that we could talk about. So, yeah. One of which is funny because on here, full disclosure, she put big question marks next to talking about Pinocchio. But honestly, Sarah and I actually haven't even seen it yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No, and I'll get into why I haven't really had a lot of time. I'll get into that, but why don't we? What do you guys say we just jump right into food post right now?
Yes, man. I'm happy, man. Go.
I wanna see if we can finish food post before Sarah gets here this time, so she's not like, I'm worried because you're on food post still. It's always true. Everything that woman says is true.
You're married.
I am. I don't know how, but here we are.
I feel like every guy's like that. It's like, I don't really know how, but I am.
how? Yeah, seriously. Like, it's like, I don't know. Like, I rolled a good dice or something. That day, somehow I talked to her.
That day.
She had her chance.
Day.
She had her chance. That's why we got married on a boat, so she couldn't
so she couldn't leave.
get cold feet. She just dives off. All right, let's see here. Button. Where is the button? Okay.
Why does that sound like a song? Button. Where is the button?
I think I quoted a movie just now, actually.
I think I just made a fact right there. I'll leave Jackson on this one, I'm thinking.
Alright, Twitter. Okay. Hashtag SPP Foods. I appreciate all of your patiences. Let's see.
Is that grammatically correct?
Don't know.
Well, it's, multiple patience. Says. Alright. Oh, I've already seen this picture. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Click. No. Click. Yes. Twitter. Screen. Whoa. Nope. Yes. Alright. There we go. So, as you can see here, we got the chicken, the bacon, the ranch.
Yes.
This is Paleo's post. And now what what the hell is this below? Where it's talking like Xbox knows there's.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know why, but I want Phil Spencer to say that. The head of Xbox. He's like, here at Xbox, there's one thing we know gamers love. It's these 3 words: chicken, bacon, ranch. I don't know why that's in my head. I just want him to say it.
So how was your sandwich?
It was good.
So it's a Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
Now,
They started using, instead of because before they would use like these like grilled chicken bits, but now they started using rotisserie chicken.
Was it better?
Which is it's much better.
I was gonna ask if you were you thrown off the first time that you went in, and this might have been the first time that you went into Subway and they had the new menu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I walked in and I was like, I'll just get the usual. What the fuck happened to the menu?
Yeah.
Because for those that don't go to Subway often, they have like a revamped menu. They're trying to compete with like Jersey Mike's. And it's funny
because they also like changed like some of their ingredients. So like the ham's different now.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
At least at my Subway.
Interesting. Yeah, the guy's like, why get the Italian BMT when you could get the meat saucer or whatever it's called? And I'm like, well, you got me, because I had a coupon that day, but this was before he knew I had the coupon, and I'm like, well, that sandwich is $1.50 more, so that's why I wouldn't have gotten it. But I made him feel good. I was like, you talked me into it. But yeah, so they have like a completely new menu now. So that I shouldn't just say new menu. It's kind of like thrown on top of their old menu. But that's it. I didn't realize about the different ingredients. Ambazar sent in a super chat saying, "I work at a Subway. The old chicken is borderline not even chicken. Rotisserie chicken is 1,000,000 times better."
Yeah. It tastes way better
Ambazar.
now from what they did before.
Doesn't that just make you appreciate Ambazar a little bit more? That the guy works at a Subway, and think of the food posts we get from him.
Yeah.
So, there you go. What do we have here? Elwin says, first food post with a picture! We are making progress, Elwin. Homemade tortilla chips and pulled pork, and I'll be popping popcorn 10 minutes before the podcast starts. Sorry for the weird angle of the photo. No, I like it. It's different.
For the alliteration. Popping popcorn from the pop.
Poppin' popcorn poppers penguins, mister. Nice. Okay, so so it's pulled pork and tortilla. Oh, homemade tortilla chips. Oh, fancy. Fancy. That looks like a Subway cup. I'm just saying, it might not be. No, maybe it's not a cup. I'm stupid. But that's besides the point.
You're not stupid.
Thank you, Jax.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
About your
Jax.
friend. Don't talk about my friend that way. I'll have to beat you.
I'll have you know.
I'll have you know.
We got Jax in the house.
You on food posts?
We're on food posts. Whoop.
What are we talking about? I'm missing. Yeah, but what food we on? Before I can read it out.
There we go. I had to make a little adjustment
Hmm.
for that.
Poppers and pulled pork.
Yes. Poppers, penguins. Yeah. We were talking about the new menu at Subway and how it's
Subway has a new menu?
Yeah, it's fricked up. Like, you can't
Wait,
just...
really?
Yeah, you
I haven't
can't.
been to Subway in like half a decade.
But
yeah, like literally.
Wait, what are you talking about? Subway's healthy food, Jax. I thought you eat
I know it
healthy
is,
food.
but I prefer like Potbellies or like Jersey Mike's or something. Like those actually go hard. So yeah.
See?
Also, I just saw his TikTok because I'm going through the stream now and I saw tortilla chips and I'm thinking of this TikTok I saw the other day, which it like had me cracking up. And it was like this guy, he came in and he was like, "Hey, here's 20 tortillas and salsa." And he's just like, "Why the fuck would I order 20 tortillas?" And he's just like, "That's what we give everyone here at this restaurant, 20 tortillas and salsa." It's just like, "Well, I don't want that." It's like, "Would you feel better if I cut them up into like quarters and then like fried them and gave them to you?" Yeah. And then like he literally cut up all 20 tortillas and then put them in like a fryer and then it was like just a basket of chips. And he's like, "Yeah, there you go." And then I just realized I've been eating like that many burrito skins in one sitting. Like it just made me just...
Sarah and I went to a Mexican restaurant on Sunday, I think it was Sunday or Monday, and I'm like, this is a guilty pleasure, is going and just getting chips and salsa and being like, yes, more, another.
Right.
By the way, Elwin says it's a Quick Trip cup, not a Subway cup. So at least I was right that it was a cup.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, that's good.
all right, continuing forward on our food.
Let's see if I can find that fucking TikTok. Oh, you do.
Base says, celebrated my 23rd birthday a couple weeks ago with a Reese's ice cream cake.
Oh, take care of your joints if you're in your early 20s. That's important.
Nobody likes you when you're 23, says the cake.
And also,
Yeah.
What's my age again? What's my age again?
But that's the Mordecai song.
Wait, what's a Mordecai song?
It's a Blink 182 song, but if you listen to it, it literally sounds exactly like Mordecai from regular show.
Oh shit! Okay.
It's Blink 182, not Green Day. Okay.
Well, happy
Yeah,
birthday, Base.
Happy birthday, dude.
That.
Happy birthday.
Oh man, that looks good.
What's my age again?
That's what I'm gonna have for dinner. Reese's ice cream cake.
That sounds good.
And it's healthy, right? Peanuts?
Yeah, totally. Peanuts, cocoa powder, all that stuff, like really good for your skin.
Ooh, alright.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, Nathaniel says, currently having a burger topped with poblano cheese, sausage
What's
strips.
poblano?
Holy shit, guys, wait. It's topped with poblano cheese, sausage strips, salami, pickled jalapenos, bacon aioli, bacon jam, and all topped on a nice pretzel bun, definitely made for a tasty burger. Whoa!
Is aioli mayonnaise?
It's like a sauce, if you will. Like it's like kind of like a spread.
Oh, okay.
Is more how I equate aiolis.
Okay. Because it sounds tasty, but then I hear like it's mayo, and then I'm like, ugh.
Why would you? No,
I hate mayonnaise. Mayonnaise makes me gag.
What?
Like horribly. Yeah, it does. Like it's not even the stereotype of black people don't like mayonnaise. It's just I don't know. It just makes
that a
me
stereotype?
I did not know about that.
That's a massive stereotype. Have you ever? I'm asking Paley if he's ever seen Undercover Brother. What the fuck? Yeah. So yeah, basically, there's this whole thing with like black people and mayo. And, like there's a scene in the movie Undercover Brother, the good one, not the sequel, where like he's pretending to infiltrate the white devil because the white man's like evil and he's always trying to take care of the black man. And so like he gives him like this mayonnaise sandwich and he's just like, oh fuck, I can't do this. And everyone's like, oh no, that's like the worst thing ever. And then like he has like this fucking watch and he has to spray hot sauce on it. It's so fucking stupid. That's a great
I can't get over that there's sausage strips. I've never heard of that before. Sausage strips on a burger here. And
That sounds
salami.
delicious.
It says here traditional aioli is essentially a garlic oil and not mayonnaise.
Okay, good. Then I'd eat it.
You should. It is
That's
good.
traditional aioli. I think there are some that like do it with mayo, but like
Yeah.
traditional aioli should be like garlic oil.
I found that tortilla thing too. It's just stupid. But yeah, okay then. That's good.
Yeah, I like garlic.
Yummy. Yummy. All right. What's next here? Ambazar. Okay, I'm already worried. Tried the rock soup recipe from that Pie Family Christmas episode. Straight fire, honestly. Dog included because she wanted to be. Also, I made her. Rock soup.
Wait, are those actually rocks? I thought they were like oysters or something.
I thought they were Dwayne Johnson's.
Oh.
I haven't seen y'all in a month, so I have to get them out the way.
I've missed you, Jax.
Yeah. I missed you too. I've been working.
Rock soup. Well, good. Working's good. So.
Yes.
Let's see. Fritz Rowley says, "Hey, semi-perfect podcast crew. Long time no see. During your guys' last episode, I was playing flag football. Although my team won, I sprained my thumb as I made a sack. Luckily, I have with me the perfect sports fan meal: chicken tenders, fries, and a pizza to cheer me up. Whoa! Chicken tenders and a pizza.
That's good. That's good eating. That's some like after school game stuff.
That's not the podcast. You can't fool me, Fritz." You can't fool me. That's a baseball game. But that's okay. Credit still.
We're voicing over the baseball game.
We are. And a swing to the right pitch. Oh, it's a high-flying ball off into turn number 3. They're side by side, crashing.
Crossing it! Do it! Do
What?
it now!
What's my age again? What's my age again?
This is sponsored by Canon. The
Nobody
ultimate-
likes you when you're 23. All right. Very nice, Fritz.
Story of my life.
Oh, wait, I haven't seen the sprained thumb yet. Ooh, boo. Sprained
Ooh, boo, boo.
thumb. Sprained thumb.
Nobody likes me. That's it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, nobody likes me.
Bo buddy. I like it.
Nobody loves me. Nobody.
Or whatever that fucking duck is. Some shit.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Nobody loves me. Nobody loves me.
That's a weird suppressed memory. That's just like, oh, yeah.
I play it every Valentine's Day. Just because I'm so lonely.
That's probably the only reason I know it exists. Jory says, new local pizza joint opened, and I thought I'd try it. I like that. I like exploring with the food, and that's a massive slice of pizza. I can't tell if this is a small to-go box or if this pizza is fucking
Big.
massive. I can't tell.
That is a big ass slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Right?
That looks like one of those pizzas you get in New York when you're like walking around the street and then like they have like the spindles and stuff like that and you go to the restaurant and then they cut it off and hand it to you.
Yeah.
And they got garlic
Holy
knots.
crap. Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
So Jory is a furry. Okay.
Oh, whoa!
How does
What?
that make them a... Oh, not... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
how
you
does
can
that
stay
make them
there.
a furry? Like...
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't-
I did not subtly get away with that one at all, did I?
Yeah. Not bad.
No, that's good. That's good stuff. Well, thank you, Jory, for sending us that delicious-looking pizza. Nora says, hey, Semi-Perfect Podcast. For dinner, I had vaca fritas.
Vaca
Moros.
fritas.
Moros.
Ooh.
And for desserto, I had a Mickey
Mice.
Mickey ice cream. I started to say mouse, but there was no mouse
Are you
here.
friends with Mickey?
Am I?
Yeah.
We know each
You
other.
go to Disney World a lot.
Like,
Okay, because I'm just
yeah.
going to say Mickey is a nickname. And Michael Mouse is no friend of mine.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
That's just been going around everywhere.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a-
Oh, Miles is no friend of mine.
Well, check this out. Nora says, I need lots of love. Jesus!
Lug.
Lug.
Love and hugs tonight, so hug me, dang it.
Lug.
I need a lug too.
Love you and miss you guys. Love you too, Nora.
Hug. Yeah, I love you too,
Hug.
Nora. Enjoy your
Hope you're doing alright.
fritas. Malete.
Uh-oh, Sarah's here. We're still doing food posts. Aw, that's a cute ice cream.
Bar.
All right. Oh, we got more. I saw that, Hero. Princess Deadpool says, hey, Semi-Perfect Podcast. Hope your week is going well. Tonight for dinner, we got a sourdough grilled cheese with Rally's fries and Malcolm in the middle in the background. Also, an obligatory shot of the pics on my desk. Didn't feel like a food post without them. Shrug. Yes, indeed. All right. So, okay. I honestly, even though I knew this was sourdough, I thought this was a pancake and French fries.
Yeah, I thought that was pancake.
Yeah.
That's not a pancake?
No, it's just sourdough.
It's just sourdough.
Can you make pancakes out of sourdough?
No, it's a grilled cheese.
Yeah, but can you like make a grilled cheese out of pancakes?
No. I don't think
How would
so.
that taste?
I'm gonna try. You know what fucking Five Guys has like?
It's essentially like almost like cake batter with
Yeah,
All right.
dude. Have you tried that fucking grilled cheeseburger from Five Guys? That shit's like just nukes you into a coma like the second after you eat it. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
Well,
It's good though.
Five Guys makes me feel like I'm gonna die. And I can't do it.
so I have.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. It just felt no, literally it was just like instant itis. So if you ever have problems sleeping
Itis?
paleo, go to Five Guys, get the grilled cheeseburger. I'll put you out.
Itis is what
Black
black
people
people
get it.
say. I was gonna like, do I say it this way? But yeah, sure, that's what black people say after.
You're
like,
black, we can
eating.
say it, Hero.
Well, I'm sure there's non-black people who say that they have the itis, but like, yeah, after you eat and you get lethargic, that's the
See?
itis.
Paleo and I are being
Hey, first-
educated tonight. First
And
mayonnaise.
I already
feel
knew
like
what
it's-
itis was.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
really
because I watched the Boondocks, so.
There you go.
Yeah, and first they take in the fucking. We're taking their mermaids from them, so we got to teach them some other stuff.
What are you on about?
Oh,
So-
I don't care.
Oh, does he know?
Oh, no, it's not important.
I have a
Yeah, but
question
we-
about Rally's fries because I went to a
Oh,
Rally's
wow.
recently, and
It's
Eh.
called Checkers where I live.
wait, they're the same thing. Checkers is Rally's.
Yeah, Checkers and Rallies are the same thing.
Do you
Wait,
want
are you talking about Rallies or rallies?
Rallies.
Like Arch RALLYS, not RA.
Yeah, Rallies.
Okay, not the RA Rayleigh. Okay, I'm just making sure.
So what,
All right.
like, what makes, like, are their fries exceptional, or are they just the kind of place that say that their fries? are
Checkers has good fries.
There used to be a Checkers that was near me, but then I haven't seen one in a long, long time.
Yeah, their fries are banging. Like, especially if you get Checkers fries fresh. Ooh, those things are fucking good. It's like how Arby's has like really good mozzarella sticks, but like no one ever talks about Arby's. Yeah.
People talk about Arby's. It's just Zootopia is always attached to it.
I'm thinking
nowadays.
Arby's.
Yeah, I know, man. That's what we're talking about with ACRacebest because we need to know.
I kind
I'm
of
feeling
wonder.
Arby's.
See, like, I like Arby's is like a weird like I feel like if Arby's will win me over as far as me going to it versus other fast food places, and I don't know if it's their barbecue sauce that gets me there. I like their fries, but
What about their au jus?
I do like the au jus.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's
French
good.
dipper. I love French dip. So
Yeah, that shit is banging.
yes. It was like when we at Everfree Northwest, we went to that one Irish pub and they had corned beef dip. So it was the same idea except instead of roast beef, it was corned beef. And I was like, oh my god.
Corned beef is good.
Yeah, and dipping it in au jus turns out to also be great. But yeah, I had to ask about the Rally's fries, and then we also have. There we go. There we go. Look at the girls. Princess Deadpool setting us up.
Yeah.
The pictures of.
Rainbow Dash. The one that all my freaking supporters or followers on Instagram think is my favorite for some reason, which
Well,
If they really knew, they would know.
yeah, they would know. It's because she's the sporty girl. So that's
That's
why.
sporty girl.
Sarah, don't click off of that. I've worked very hard to frame that. Oh.
Oh, is Sarah here now?
She
No,
is.
Sarah.
She is.
No, I had this like funny thing I had to show Sarah. Hold on.
Were you looking for the?
Is
other
she
one of
here?
these?
Oh, she's not here.
It
Yeah, I'll
won't
show her.
go
later.
into this for whatever reason.
Sarah is having technical issues, folks. Everyone, hang tight. By the way, Nora sent a super chat earlier saying, "Ariel, no matter what." It's about what?
You skipped 2 words of that. I
Yeah, you
support
skipped 2
Ariel.
words. Yeah.
No matter what. Ariel, no matter what.
Yeah,
I
you know,
haven't-
I have a problem. Yeah,
I haven't gotten a
Ariel,
lot of sleep.
no matter what, I'm so mad of this fucking Microsoft Word showing me this Ariel Black.
Oh. you got a problem with
I saw
Ariel
that.
Black?
Yeah, I saw that satire article about it. It's
Yeah,
funny.
that shit had me crying. I was crying, laughing at my desk. I was laughing so hard. I was like, that is the stupidest fucking thing. I was just like, but if I,
All right.
Microsoft.
Anime Guy says, "Here's a great plate of chicken parmesan. It's delicious."
It looks like his chicken parm is gone now. Okay.
Hi, Sarah.
Chicken parm.
Even there.
Parmesan.
Parmesan.
Parmesan, yeah.
Parmesan.
I'm so sorry to everyone that like plays along with us and does posts. I can't not just point out spelling errors. But I do it with love.
Yeah.
All right, click on the chicken parmesan. Okay.
Parmesan.
Nice. Sarah, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't gone through food posts, which is we haven't done.
I noticed. Yeah.
Yeah. Are you used to that by now?
I guess.
You don't sound happy.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi.
It's good to hear your voice.
Okay. What's our next? Ooh, what do we got here?
Hirosashii says overnight oats, rolled oats, oat milk, chia seeds, a bit of maple syrup, non-dairy yogurt,
Yeah.
all
Yogurt,
refrigerated.
Yogurt.
There are people. Yeah, I've been seeing that around lately.
Yeah.
Like some of my clients have been eating that too.
Yeah, it's just a good way to just get healthy things into your body. I don't know.
Does it taste
Yeah.
good?
All
It does
refrigerated.
taste good, actually. I was very surprised. Sorry, what'd you say, Sarah?
Mixed berries.
Ah,
Looks good.
it does taste.
She thinks it looks good. Nice. Elwin, by the way, said you missed a funny typo in my popcorn post race.
Oh, where is it?
All right, look for Elwin's post. Keep going.
Looking for
Keep
popcorn.
going. There's
Yeah, sorry, I was looking at some of these.
Sarah's admiring. It's on that post.
Oh, this
It's
one?
a comment on this one. Popcorn. Bib popcorn. All right, was that it? Was that all of our
Yeah,
food
that's
posts?
it.
I think so.
That's all the food posts.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, so
Oh,
yeah, it's not on that. Sarah's like, I don't see. Sarah, am I the worst?
yeah.
You know what I told people? I said, you setting up like the podcast able to happen is like the people who set up like the what are they called again, guys? The things that go all over the house.
The
Goldberg
wiring.
machines.
Oh, Google
What,
machines, yeah.
what does the fucking voice of Shenzi
Like
have
you
to do
know
with
when
this?
someone like knocks over a domino and
right.
it goes through the whole house of like setting
Oh.
things off. I'm like, that's how you set up. Like that's how you're able to have me do the
A
podcast.
Rube Goldberg machine or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
yeah. Like
Yeah.
you have to make it so I have the least amount of stuff to do.
Yeah. I wake up 15 minutes early, but this morning I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna sleep that extra 15.
Yeah. Did you get to work late?
No, actually the traffic wasn't bad, so
Look at
I
you.
got there
Are you in
just about on
California?
time.
How's that possible? I don't understand.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Sarah, again for making this happen.
Yeah.
Well, let's catch up with folks. Jax, why don't you fill us in on what's new with you?
None. I just been working.
A lot, apparently.
Yeah, I've been lying a lot. Like I have to like do sales now with people, like is like say if they want to like buy training and stuff, and it's like it's fun. There's like talk, but it's just like it's tiring to do that. Working cookbook stuff still fun. My releasing my new program bit by bit. The full thing should be out in October. That's good. YouTube stuff, having fun with that. What else? I just been swamping with stuff. So yeah, I just been working. Anything else new? Nah, prepping for my month of Halloween thing I always do on my YouTube, which is fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's
Nice.
pretty much what I've been doing.
Nice. What about you, Hero?
I've been playing video games. I lie. I'm actually cooking a lot too and studying a lot of Japanese. And I got a dog, by the way.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the
he's
thing.
got a pup.
Did you know this?
I did not.
What is the pup's name?
Saoirse.
Fuchsia.
Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Well, I'm glad you made it easy for the rest of us, Hero.
Like from whatever the movie is. Song of the South. Song of the South.
Song of the
Song
Sea.
of the
Song of the
South.
Sea.
Hero
Wow.
taking us back.
Zippity doo dah, zippity
Song of the South.
Okay.
No, C. God damn.
See?
I'm sorry.
Oh, wow,
I'm failing
dude.
her.
That there was Brer Dog.
There's Bear Dog. Now, say what now, Miss Wilson? How you doing here, Sasha? Can I get some of that good eating?
Do you have a picture of said dog?
I'll send it to you in 30 seconds.
I'm expecting this to be an animated
I think I
pup.
have it in the other server. I can post it in here.
Okay, please and thank you.
Mr. Bluebird.
Song of the South.
Don't you hate when you go to correct someone? Like, you're like, no, it's this, and then you happen to just throw out the completely wrong thing.
No, it's like how I can't. I like it's because it reminds me of when I can't I mix up fucking what was it over the garden wall and wander over yonder for no fucking reason. You know, like every fucking time like wander over the wall or like over the wander or something like I don't know, and I just like I mix them up like every fucking time, and they're not even remotely similar. It's just like I don't.
Can you think of something I do that a lot with? I feel like I do this.
Oh shit.
I feel like I do it with a lot of stuff. I put you on the spot.
Yeah, I can't think of anything right now. I'll keep it in the back of my mind, see if something comes up. I feel like Red Dead Redemption, like there's something that is similar to where you get it mixed up, but I cannot place it.
Yeah, you're close. You're close. Do you want to show the podcast?
Yeah.
Le dog.
Yes.
Show the podcast, the dog.
Is this a girl dog?
Yes, it is a girl dog.
I kind of figured by the name, but I also didn't, want to get that wrong. So that's why I asked. And just
There's the other picture.
Your dog has some kind of growth on it. It looks like a cat.
It looks like a cat? Yeah. Crazy.
It's got wings. It's a pegadog. A dogasus? I don't know.
Yep.
So, very nice. Paleo, what's new with you?
I went to the eye doctor yesterday, and I got my eyes dilated.
Oh.
And
Rock on, Paleo.
What?
I said rock on.
Yeah, and they gave me these goofy shades to wear.
Fucking
while
Gojo
on my-
looking ass.
Yeah, they gave me goofy shades to wear on so I could drive home without the sun like blaring in my eyes. It was a very clear day yesterday. Because like when you get your eyes dilated, it lets in a lot more light than it would normally.
So I always crack up at like when people need to wear their regular glasses on the other side of something else like this. It makes you look like you're a robot trying to like disguise yourself. Like Terminator's like, no, I'm just a human. Well,
yeah, I ordered new glasses yesterday, and I decided like, you know what, I'm gonna order prescription sunglasses because I've never had those.
there you go.
So,
Nice.
yeah. And I've also been streaming a lot more recently. I've been doing like Splatoon 3 with people.
Nice.
I've been playing that with Tom and Nesca.
Cool.
Over on my Twitch.
Very good. How's Splatoon been?
It's been fun. It's been really fun. It's a big improvement over the last game as far as like quality of life stuff goes.
It's
much easier. It's much easier to play with friends. That was like a hassle to do in the last game for some reason. Like they didn't have like a simple like lobby system in the last game, which was weird. But in this one it does, and it's much easier to like drop in and out of friends' games.
That's good. Yeah, because I know Nintendo like tends to struggle with online play with
Online.
other people.
Splatoon.
Yeah.
Splatoon's like the one where they don't for some reason.
And is Splatoon like a predominantly online game?
Pretty much. There is like a single player mode, which this one actually has like the best single player out of the 3 games that have come out.
Okay.
It's pretty fun. But then there's also like the main mode, which is like Turf War, a ranked mode that has like different kind of modes, like a King of the Hill type thing and a tower control thing. And then there's the co-op mode, which is like basically a horde mode, where you and your friends go up against a bunch of enemies. Which that one's like a really fun mode to play.
Nice. Well, very good. Sweet. Yeah, I have not touched Splatoon myself, so maybe sometime down the road I shall Splatoon all over the place.
Yeah.
Nice. Sarah,
Yeah.
what's new with you?
Doing a lot of work.
Nice.
None of it's, officially out yet, so I can't say anything. And I mean, you and I have been going to movies, and
Yeah, we saw 2 movies last night.
yeah.
What'd you see?
And we saw See How They Run, which is like a whodunit film.
1950s.
Yeah, like a comedy. And then we saw The Woman King. Both
Yeah.
very good films.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. What else is new? I don't know.
Spooky season has begun.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, spooky season has finally begun, so I can stop saying we're getting ready for it, because now it's entirely it's almost here. We've got 2 spooky games that are premiering on our channel right now, and probably come October, it'll be all spooky all the time.
What are they gonna be?
So we're gonna be playing The Quarry, and BioShock. A bit of Phasmophobia, as well as, let's see, let me remember what games that we've played. The Walking Dead. What's the 4th one? Or the 5th one?
Alien Isolation.
Yes, that one. My brain.
Oh, Alien, that's a good one.
I've screamed a number of times playing Alien Isolation. Sarah says I have a delayed reaction to things sometimes, but it's because my brain's trying to calculate how screwed I am.
Right.
And then I'm like, ah! So, yeah, been doing that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Base sent a super chat asking, could we potentially see some Splatoon 3 on Ready Player Dumb in the future?
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't have it right now.
Yeah.
So I can't say yes, but maybe.
Yeah.
You never know.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes get into games late too, so
Yeah.
just when you think the hype's dying, that's when I swoop in and go, let's
That's when
play.
Ready Player Dumb decides to play the video games, when they just died out.
But yeah, so in addition to kind of some of the stuff Sarah's been saying, I've also been busy with work, kind of slammed on the editing side, and I've spoken a little bit about this already. I know we've mentioned it here, and then I've dropped kind of hints and just straight up hints on Twitter that Bronies React has been in the works, and that Bronies React is actually the announcement that I said to tune in for. And this is going to be kind of a goofy announcement, and it's because I'm technically not done editing it yet. So I believe I'm going to finish editing it here tonight. And if I'm able to tonight do kind of just my QC of it, I may try, I haven't even cleared this with you yet, Sarah, but I may try to release it tomorrow.
Okay.
If I'm not able to release it tomorrow, I might, and this is a might, try to release it Friday.
Uh-huh.
And the reason that those are maybes, like I said, tomorrow's a maybe just because I want to make sure that it's good, it looks good, there's no errors in it. And half the fun of rendering a video is you gotta wait for it to finish rendering. But the reason that the following day would be a maybe, Friday, is that I'm actually flying to Colorado that night. So I'm going to have a very limited amount of time, and I'll have to make sure that I have enough time to premiere it and then get in the car to get to the airport in time. So I'd say the way that the progress has been going, at the worst right now, it will be out by Sunday. But I would say just keep an eye on things. Once I set the premiere, then you'll know for sure. If it is going to go up tomorrow, the premiere should be set sometime, hopefully early tomorrow morning or tomorrow-ish. So yeah, and I'll be making announcements on Twitter and whatnot about it. But yeah, that's gonna be coming on out, and I wanted to get this out before the Make Your Mark stuff comes out, because this is what the React is to. It's to the special, the Netflix special. Very interesting feelings towards this one. So there's definitely quite a lot of reacting in it. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, so that's going to be coming out. Excited to be releasing it. Excited to get another one out. We have one new person that makes an appearance in this one, or technically is throughout it.
Nora Mermaid in the chat's being like, "Oh, I thought the announcement was a baby." It's not.
What?
It's not gonna happen. Just at this point, just do not expect any announcements in the future to be a baby.
Why? What do I not know, Sarah? Where did you leave my? What Sarah's saying.
Elwood said yes,
Right
same.
now.
What?
What did I say? I just said that there was an announcement.
Yeah, because like my first thought was like,
Because
oh,
we're
convention
married.
announcement.
And
Like-
we're men and
I thought
women.
that's what people were gonna
I thought you
assume.
were getting married. What the fuck?
No, as Sarah said, that'll never happen.
Oh man.
It's okay. But
Rooting for you, damn.
that's really funny. But yeah, so excited to be releasing that. Oh, what was that?
Sorry, my phone went off.
I thought you were.
playing guitar.
I thought you were just playing something for like the moment.
No, my phone went off.
But yeah, so yeah, so sorry I don't have a definitive day yet. Like I said, I'm trying to get this out. The reason I'm not just saying Sunday, I'm trying to get it out before that because I want to try to get the bonus out. Maybe Sunday. I'm going to be pretty busy throughout this weekend, but I'd like to try to get it out Sunday or Monday, hopefully before Netflix releases all their stuff. So
Yeah.
but yeah, definitely by Sunday. But as far as premiere goes, could be tomorrow. And like I said, I just need to look at everything. I would think that probably the most likely outcome might be Friday. Because it's not often that I get everything right on the first edit. So we'll see. But yeah, so keep an eye out for that. And Bronies are going to be coming your way to Make Your Mark, the Netflix special of Generation 5. So Sarah did it.
Yep.
So speaking of Generation 5, by the way, we could segue here. I actually have not seen any trailers.
Yeah.
I don't know anything, apparently, that's coming with any of the stuff.
Yeah, I think only me and Jax have seen the trailer.
So
I have
Yeah.
also seen the trailer. But
do you guys want to talk about the
Oh.
trailer, and I can walk away and you can put a spoiler thing up?
Can I? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there is like a big spoiler in the trailer.
There's a yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll put up a spoiler screen.
Now,
Spoilers.
full disclosure, I'm not anticipating. Well, okay. First, I guess here's a question: do we know how many episodes they're releasing?
Yeah, there's going to be 8.
Okay, it is going to be 8.
Yeah, 8 as
Big
part of
bet.
chapter 2. I guess that's how they're doing this. Is that like, oh yeah, there's chapter 1's like a special. Chapter 2 is going to be like these 8 episodes, and then chapter 3, I guess, is going to be the winter special.
Huh.
I guess that's how they're going to be doing that. And then like chapter 4, I guess, is like the next batch of episodes.
Do we know when the winter special is supposed to come out?
Yeah, that's November 21st.
Okay, so I was gonna say my anticipation is I'm probably not gonna we're probably not gonna do a full Bronies react, to 8 episodes or anything. But
Right.
yeah, I'm anticipating like for this it's probably gonna be specials because it's weird. I used to always do season openers and finales, and we don't really have those now. So.
Yeah.
So I'm just gauging it here, but yeah, I don't know. You never know. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see what happens. But Sarah, should I run away?
Sure.
Do you have a spoiler screen?
I will make one on the fly here. In just
Oh,
a
as
moment.
after I leave.
Yeah.
Should I leave?
Kill the bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sarah says leave.
Get the fuck out of here.
She wants you guys to podcast without me.
Yeah.
I understand.
Alright, I'm gonna make my spoiler screen. Ignore the text on there right now.
Yeah. Spoiler scene.
Hey Sarah,
Huh?
call me up when you're done. I'm gonna go edit Bronies.
Okay.
Alright, now that he's gone.
Okay.
Yes.
So, the trailer. I honestly do not, because I saw it a while ago, and I do not remember anything except for the very end of it.
Yeah, the ending is the only part that I was just like, okay. Because, like, it's so weird. Like, it's,
I was originally going to do a little, I didn't want to say rant or anything, but like I wanted to, I was originally going to do like some kind of video where I was going to be like, I'm concerned, because like I saw a lot of people pointing out, it was like, I mean, I saw it too. I was like, wait a minute, there's some very like obvious errors in this trailer, like multiple ones, and I'm like, oh no. It feels like they might be just rushing out this series.
Oh, what happened? What happened? Tell me the tea. I missed it.
There's a few things in the trailer where Misty, the new character, her horn completely disappears in one shot. Yeah, and then like this was also a problem with Jazz in the premiere where her ears disappear. It's strange. But then the other thing, and this one is like, I don't know how like this would be missed. I'm not sure if it's just like, oh, this is like early footage, they just use this for the trailer. It might be fixed in the final thing. But there's a moment where one pony goes up to Sunny to take a selfie with her, and she's like holding like a phone, but there is no phone, and you can see it like when it's slowed down, like you can see like the phone is invisible. It's like, what the so there's some weird like animation errors going on with the series, and I don't blame the animators. Like I'll make that very clear. I don't blame the animators at all. I would blame Netflix and Hasbro for like their very strict scheduling.
Yeah.
It seems like they're trying to rush this out.
Yeah.
But like other than that, I'm excited to see what happens. Because like there was that big teaser at the end, and since we're in the spoilers thing, it's like the teaser at the end is like, oh, we see a hologram of Twilight. So it's like, oh, okay. So I guess that's happening.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's gonna like work like Superman and his parents, like, you know.
Oh yeah. Like Kal-El talking to him in the like Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
Where he does that. Yeah. Oh well. Well, what do you think, Sarah?
The trailer, honestly, except for the last bit, did not grab me in any way. Like, I was like, you know, Jeffrey, you probably could have watched this trailer if they didn't put the last shot in. Because, like, it's not really consequential, except for that. So, yeah, I'm still wanting to give this series a chance, but it's not really, the only favor it's giving itself is that it's connected to G4.
Yeah.
And I think it all depends on how they utilize it and how they tie it in. It could make or break the series.
Okay.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that like people are like so cautious about this series compared to G4. Because like the movie was great.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
But it seems like Hasbro was like, after the movie, they're like, okay, now let's not put all of our effort into the series.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I have a question for you. How has the shorts been for the 2D
The shorts have been
version?
fun. I've been enjoying them.
Fun,
because they're
like
yeah,
good.
fun.
Okay then, that's all I need to
Yeah,
hear.
Like there are some that I like that I have like because I've enjoyed like some of the songs they've put out in the shorts. Like that trash song they did for Izzy, that was fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like, man, if somehow they could have fused like what they're doing with the Tell Your Tale shorts with this new series they're putting out, but I still have to wait to judge it because we just still don't have those 8 episodes out until Monday. I'll see how I feel after I watch those.
Yeah.
They come out Monday?
Like, yeah, they come out on Monday.
Okay.
But because after I watched that premiere with you guys at MomoCon, I was like, because at first I was being kind of like kind of like in denial for a little bit. I was like,
yeah,
no,
I know.
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, but then I was like, no, man, like if they could just fuse those two aspects of the shows of like where it. The thing is about like the movie, it was very character driven, and this series needs to be very character driven for it to work.
A movie with HD, more money.
Yeah.
Okay. See, you know what's so funny is like, okay, so everyone's tipping toe. I'll do the rant for you, Paleo. Pretend I'm your id. All right, I'm fucking doing it. I don't think it looks good. All right, I'm just gonna say I agree with Sarah completely. Nothing grabbed me, and then like this whole thing. I know. Okay, so I'm just saying this as someone who's, I guess, lived the Hasbro train of just like with the Transformers thing of just like, this one's really good. This one's this one's really good. This one's this one's great. This is phenomenal. This one's and so like that's how I'm looking at this. Like that trailer, besides that last bit, did nothing for me. I was like, I don't care about any of this. It looks, I'm sorry, it just does not look that good to me. And so like it literally. The thing I was worried about with the movie, with the show, was just it was going to be very like strawberry shortcake-ish, and it's just like I love the characters, I love the movie. I think G5 is a great movie. I'll argue that I think it's better than the G4 movie. I said that, yeah, I like it. It's just that good. I really
it is better than a G4 movie.
Yeah, you know, and there are people who debate back and forth about that. I think it's better, but anyways, there's just so much stuff with like okay. You had that 40-minute special, and I know like people say, oh well, it's a 40-minute special, and you know stuff gets their footing and stuff like that. But like again, I always have to go back to G4. Even if the first 6-10 episodes of G4 are quote unquote clunky, they're still fun. They're still rewatchable. Like they were still enough to go like, well, I actually like this. I love this style. I love these characters. They're not acting how they are like in seasons later, but I really like them. I really love this aesthetic. I really love all this about this. With that freaking thing, and this is no shade to like the voice actors, because I actually agree with Paleo. I think the 2D shorts are fun too. Like for the most part, like they're not something I do that. They're more like NTN shorts that noise through nose shorts where it's like yeah, like when you watch that's how I put them on. Like it's just like
yeah, like and they're like 5 minutes every Thursday, so it's like, oh, why not? They're only 5 minutes.
Exactly. So it's nothing. There's nothing about them that is like, oh yeah, that's fun or stuff like that. This one, it feels more like, okay, I'm not gonna be that guy like, oh, how dare they mess up ponies or some shit. It's just like, no, it's okay, sure. Like if you want to go more for the kid dynamic with it, like this or that, and like you start writing it down for more of those sort of things. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna judge. I can wait for G6. But like for the most part, when I was watching, I'm just like, this doesn't look that good. Nothing's hitting for me. I don't like the aesthetics. I find this like really just boring. Like nothing is like hitting for me or grabbing me. The last bit with Twilight is the only bit that grabbed me, and it's just like, is she going to be recurring or is that going to be like a one thing? Because I don't want it to be like
she's going to be like Zordon.
If she's like Zordon, that would be like the only saving grace. But then it's just like, oh god, I can't. Like if I have to like watch through 8 episodes, like because again, like I will be fair, I will give it like 5 episodes or like you know what, 8 if they're 8 20-minute episodes,
because it's this first chapter, so we'll have to see like what they're planning with this series.
Okay, yeah. I'll see. I will be fair and see, but if I am not feeling it after the 5th episode, that is one of those ones where I'm like, okay, so this is one of those Transformer scenarios, because like I really can't stand when shows like they have like
I have seen people say, because like they put out like the songs that are going to be in the series. They already put those out like on iTunes and stuff.
Right.
Yeah. So people have already listened to the songs, and some of the MLP people I follow said like, "Oh yeah, I love these songs." So
Okay.
maybe,
Okay.
maybe.
Okay, so it's just like, okay, you know what? You know what else has good songs? 8 Crazy Nights. How'd that turn out? Okay, there you go. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I love 8 Crazy Nights, but whatever. But it's just like,
Crazy Nights has good animation too.
Yeah,
It's
it does.
just the other stuff.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's one of those situations where I look at it and I'm just like, oh, that's sad. I mean, like, I still love the movie. Like, Sunny in the movie is still my favorite. But like, if this show is just like anything like that freaking special there, and it's just that continuously, I just gonna be like, yeah. Well, at least I got fucking 9 seasons of G4 to rewatch anytime I want. So like, that's how I look at it. Like, they're just because it's just there was nothing that like blew my mind or made me go, yeah, I have to watch this right away or something like that. There was no excitement for it. Like with the G5 trailer, I was just like, damn. With the movie, at least I was like, this looks good. Okay, all right, I see this. All right, this is funny. All right, you know what? I dig it. I dig it. But then it was just like you start seeing like, oh yeah, there's movie writers, there's movies, all this stuff. So it's like you have the movie buff, and the movie buff is really not fair. It's really just like an unfair process to do. So it's just like, so like with this one, I'm just like, because like right now I'm just that's how I am. Just like, that's how I am.
I mean, what I'll say is that when I first watched the first...
Hey, Matt.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
First and second episodes of G4, like, I had come into it from all the internet hype of ponies this, ponies that. What the hell is this pony shit?
Right.
And I was blown away by those first 2 episodes. Effort, actual effort, characters, events, world building. And then I said, all right, where's it at now? Like, that was the pilot. Let's see where we're at now. And I think I came in under... what was the one with the buffaloes and Little Strongheart and all that? What was the name of that? Fluttershy
Season 1.
Yeah. Forget the name of
that was the tree episode.
That was Over a Barrel.
Over a Barrel. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I just went, all right, where are they at now? And that's the one I rocketed into, and I just thought, oh, well, that's what we're going to get, is it? And thankfully I went back and watched 3, 4, 5. Like, I almost stopped right there saying, oh. Thankfully I didn't. So what you said about giving it 8 episodes, yeah, I'm absolutely willing to give it 8. Show me what you can do. Not everyone's going to hit. I realize that.
Yeah, like when I first started watching ponies, when I got to Feeling Picky Keen, I was like, I almost stopped watching the show. Like,
well, yeah, because you're a fucking atheist, you
You didn't like Pinky Keen?
Yeah, I like it more now, but like back when I first watched it, I was like, what are they teaching in this?
Yeah, poor see. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh God.
Yeah, I see what you mean about the trailer at the tail end of it.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see how it's going to play in, because I really do hope it's kind of some Zordon kind of thing.
Yeah,
that'd
be cool. I like that.
And then just out of some crystal, an old enemy spawns, and we got the Power Rangers now in pony form.
Yeah,
Power Rangers.
It's either going to be like a Zordon thing, or it's going to be like a Princess Leia thing, where it's like, oh, it's just a message that she recorded.
And it's gonna be like in the very last episode, you have to watch all 8 episodes of this bullshit and fucking. Here we go.
Between those two,
and then it's gonna be a bunch of like average middle of the road jokes all the way through. It's like, where's Twilight? Where's Twilight? Everything. I'm sorry. I should be more accepting because the horses influenced me for over a fucking decade. But I'm just like,
no. Tolerating is one thing, but actively encouraging is another.
Yeah, it's just like,
have your opinion.
Exactly. It's just like, for me right now, it's just like, look, thank you for your, whatever you're doing. This is not for me. I hope you have a great one. And then Paleo will obviously tell me whenever Fluttershy comes back, and then I will marathon that episode.
Yeah. Like if you do stop watching, because I'll just keep watching regardless.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, Paleo is my literal contingency. So it's just like when Paleo's like, yeah, so they have this episode where like the G4 pony show up, but they also meet the G3 and G2. I'm like, okay, fuck it. They're twirling turtles forever with this shit. Let's do this. All right, fine. Marathon. Here we go. Okay. But yeah, that's mine.
Yep.
So all of us have become anti-bronies. That's what we're telling.
No, not quite yet.
No. We wouldn't do that.
No.
Good show.
Well, does anybody have any other thoughts before I bring Jeffrey back?
I don't know. I just hopefully it works out. I'm not saying hopefully it does. That's it. That's all I'll say. Hopefully it's like it picks up its pace and stuff like that. If not, all good. We have G6 with Shaken Master. But I'm just cautiously optimistic, as I say.
Yeah,
It's like Transformers. That's all I'll say. I literally go the Transformers route every single time because it's just they have a new Transformers cartoon out now, and I'm just like, I don't know if that's any good, but whatever. You've done God knows how many so far. So.
Then, look at Indiana Jones. Good movie, bad movie. Good movie, doesn't exist movie.
Yeah, very true. And then they got the 5th one coming out now, so hopefully it breaks the pattern. It literally keeps the pattern. Hopefully it keeps the pattern.
Yeah, it keeps the pattern, yeah.
Yeah, it keeps the pattern. Yeah.
Or, Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, Star Trek. That's another good one, yeah. First one bad, second one great. Third one bad, fourth one great, or whatever it was.
So a lot of it for me is how the characters will interact and grow.
Yeah.
What I got out of the first few episodes is a lot of just, I don't want to say one-note characters, but, this is this character, they're like this. This is this character, they're like this. And if that's all they are, it's going to get old fast. But, again, we had 9 seasons to grow with Generation 4, and if you go back and watch some of the early episodes, they were a bit one-note, relative to what they became.
Yeah.
Ain't that just like a boy?
There you go.
All right, should I bring my boo back?
Yes, bring your boo.
We don't need him.
Okay. Hey, Jeffrey. Yeah. Come back. Okay. He didn't seem ready to come back, but all right. Let's see here. Let's see. What did I put on the docket that I wrote?
Oh, let me tag Hero. He's back.
I did.
No, you already did. Okay.
Did anybody watch Pinocchio? Me and Jeffrey didn't. But I imagine.
Wait, is it
I
actually
watched the
out?
live action one.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy. This guy turned into a whale, and then Pinocchio had to lie, and he choked him to death, and it was fucking crazy. And I was like, "What the fuck is it?" And the CGI for Jimmy.
That's the
Cricket
wrong one.
It was live action, and I remember it. Okay.
Pinocchio killed Monstro by lying so hard his nose skewered the whale's heart.
No, you know what's so funny? It's no, it wasn't even Monster. I don't even think what happened because in the what's the guy who was abducting kids? Not the Stromboli, but the guy with the devil horns.
No, the coachman.
Yeah, the coachman.
The coachman. All right, so in the 90s, okay, people, no one ever remembers this Pinocchio, so just let me talk on it. This is a rare occasion I have to talk about. Okay, so what happens, right? In their world, they have this magic water, and when the kids are acting like jackasses, they start becoming jackasses, but they have to drink this magic water for it to happen. So they're riding a roller coaster, and then they go under it, and then the water gets them, and then they start turning into what they've been acting like. And then,
is that what does it? I thought it was just that they were sitting there drinking that shit.
No. Well, I guess it's different for however you do it. But in the 90s movie, they're drinking the water and they turn into it. And then Pinocchio, he starts turning, but he's what the fuck is happening?
Sir, are these
and
Pinocchio spoilers?
No. This is this is the
only
90s one.
Pinocchio.
The 90s live action one where he looks like a scary doll. So he.
Oh, Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yes, that one. I'm glad you remember it. Thank you. No one remembers this movie whenever I talk about it. So it's so they go under, they drink the water, they start turning into jackasses, and this guy, the cat, whatever, he's French in this movie, and he's trying to get him, and he grabs. Pinocchio is trying to escape from him, and he grabs his ears and he rips them off because they're wood, and he's oh shit, and so he start running away, and then he somehow falls into the water that turns you into stuff.
And he turns into Monstro.
Yeah, and he starts choking, and his face gets all fucking deformed, and it's really fucked up. And I was what's happening? He's turning into a monster. And then he fucking runs away, and then he dives into the ocean, and then later on you just see him he's this big ass fucking whale, and he fucking bores Pinocchio in his groin.
Have you not seen this movie, Sarah?
I've seen it, but I don't remember this shit at all.
I don't remember.
And then he fucking bored.
Didn't we watch it years, a few years ago?
Probably.
I want to see this movie.
No, it was cool. No, I'm dead ass serious, Santa Celine. I'm dead ass serious. And so fucking monster bored, and he's laughing when he does it, and he fucking does it, and he eats Pinocchio and them, and then Pinocchio is in his stomach, and then he's looking around, and then he finds Geppetto. He's like, "Yo, Dad, what the fuck?" And then he's like, "Yeah, we've been stuck at this whale for like the last couple days." And then like Pinocchio and him are trying to crawl out, and then Pinocchio looks at his dad. He's like, "I never loved you." He's just like, "What are you talking about? I wish I never found you."
Yeah.
And then he's just like, "What are you talking about?" And then he's just like, he's like, "That's a lie." And then his nose starts to grow. He's just like, "I wish I never came back. I never wanted to be a real boy." And he starts lying and lying, and his nose grows and grows, and then it like fills Monstro's throat, so it makes an opening they can crawl out of. And then he just like he keeps lying, and then his nose breaks off, and then like the pike is like stuck in Monstro's throat, and he's just like, "Oh." And he starts coughing, and they're like, "Oh fuck, we gotta get out of here." And then they fucking get out of there. And then like Monstro's like just spazzing out on the ocean floor, and then inside you see like the freaking broken nose, and he's just slowly choking to death, and then he fucking dies. It's so violent. And it was like a PG movie.
My brain is completely like just erased.
There's a scene. There's two things that I've always taken from this movie. Okay,
Right.
so one is that if I'm ever walking along a street by myself, I start walking like he does. You know?
Oh yeah,
like,
when he's like seeing people.
Yeah, and it's and then the music that goes. I don't know why, but yeah, that's always stuck with me. And then also the damn scene when he's in the pastry shop. Yes, I'm like, this is my spirit animal.
Yeah, dude, the pastry scene always makes me hungry because he's just like eating, and I'm like, does he even have a stomach? Like, what the fuck is going on? He's just like eating the shit. He's just like, just jumping.
He's like PanamaMatt.
Yeah.
He's just
that
like
was
Matt.
so.
Yes, no,
I need to see this movie now. What is this?
You haven't seen it, Matt? Oh, Matt, you have to watch it, please. Next time you get on the podcast, like, tell me you watch it. Yeah,
Well,
Pinocchio's Revenge is also crazy too.
What's it called?
Pinocchio.
I saw.
Pinocchio. Just type in Pinocchio 90s movie.
Isn't it called like The Adventures of Pinocchio?
Just
Pinocchio.
It's this one, right?
Yeah, The Adventures of Pinocchio, 1996. That one.
Yeah, with
that's
Jonathan
the movie.
Taylor Thomas. Yeah.
He's barely in the fucking movie, but yeah. I mean, he's the voice, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, that shit was crazy. This shit was crazy, dude. Like, Matt, this is what he looks like. Okay, so they never show you it in the movie, but this is what he looks like when he's turning into Monstro. Like his face just starts... It's fucking nuts.
And it's like slow-mo and like distorted camera shot. It's just weird.
Yeah, it was so weird. And
yeah, there it is. There it is, Sarah. Show
everybody?
Show everybody.
Traumatize everybody?
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember this. Like, my brain must have just, like...
It's a very quick scene. It's a very quick scene.
Hold on a minute.
Like, it's not like...
I remember seeing it in, like, elementary school, but I don't... I need to rewatch it.
Do you remember when he was, like, naked and, like, he was in the bathtub and he just kept replaying what was being said to him? He was just like, "Mind, how are you doing this?" And he's just like shit like that.
Yes.
I really need to rewatch this movie.
Yeah,
I
I watch it all the time. I love this fight. No one remembers it when I watch it. I'm like, oh.
I appreciate
then,
you
like,
can
the
see
kids
the
got
curvature
saved.
of the mask at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Apparently, some of it, Jim Henson Studio had a part in
I'm sure.
that film.
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, no wonder it was so freaky. It was so crazy. Oh my god.
This looks like something for a bad movie night.
Yeah.
But it's not bad.
It's not a bad movie,
That I
though.
remember. It's not.
No, it doesn't have to be a bad movie. It just has to be like campy and enjoyable.
Here's what Jiminy Cricket looks like in the movie. He's like, that's his 90 CGI. Yeah.
Like a
Yeah,
low-budget Hopper from Bug's Life.
Right, really. Yeah, it was crazy. It was
I'm getting
fucking
James and the Giant
crazy.
Peach vibes off that.
No, it was true.
There's also a school scene where he gets like...
Yeah, because what happens in the school scene is he goes into a class, and then the teacher's like, what are you doing here? And then he just starts lying, and that's the first scene where his nose starts growing.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, what the fuck? It's just like, so, little boys lie who do this. And he's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then, like, he, like, just keeps breaking shit, and then he leaves. And then, like, that fucking big-boobed lady grabs him and then, like, kidnaps him. Because, like, instead of the like, fucking Nick Wilde motherfucker and that cat, it's, like, this big-boobed woman and this, like, guy who looks like fucking Carrot Top, and then like they're like going around and they're like, yo, you need to come with us. Okay, we're gonna go and get some money. And then like it was that girl from fucking what the fuck? I'm doing the black person thing here where I'm snapping trying to remember. Oh god. The woman from Casper. The woman who was trying to sell the house.
Oh,
trying
the
to get the
realtor.
house. Yeah, the one who like turns into a ghost at the end. He's like, I have no unfinished business.
A bitch, just like you.
Like you. Yeah, a bitch.
I remember. I was like, "Whoa!" I heard the word "bitch" in a movie. That was like the first "bitch" I think I heard.
Bitch.
Is it a
Just
PG movie?
like
Yeah.
you. Nah.
You know, I haven't seen any version of Pinocchio in a while, but listening to Jax explain it,
Yeah.
like, this is a messed up movie, just like however you slice it, because all these things do happen in that movie, and that's just it. When you hear it out of context like this, it's a trip.
No,
Yo.
it is. It's fucking crazy, dude. Like he's like in this place, and he like there's this guy who's like he's like talking about how like little boys like bugs, don't they? They like to play with them and grab them and break them, and shit like it's just like what the fuck are you talking to a little kid about this for? A little puppet about this for? It's so weird. And then he's like he tried to buy it for.
Yeah, there. I think that's where I learned that little boys that lie, either their nose grows or their legs get short or something.
Yeah,
Is that the other one? And I was like,
That,
"Whoa, does
their
that
legs
actually
get
happen?"
shorter and their nose grows tall.
We've got a couple super chats.
Oh, super chats.
Base says Disney did a remake of Pinocchio and it's much less memorable and or entertaining than the yassified Pinocchio of this same year.
Yeah.
Was that the one? Didn't Saber do something with that?
The yassified
Yeah, he
one.
did.
Yeah,
He did
Yeah.
a review on
he
it.
did a review.
Oh.
Did you see the
Yeah.
Pinocchio on that was like voiced by Will Smith and like Chris Rock was his Jiminy Cricket, but he wasn't actually a cricket, he was a termite.
No.
I swear to God, this is real. I swear to God.
Why termite?
Yeah, because like all right, so
Because wood.
I don't remember. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but like in the '90s, HBO had this series, Happily Ever After.
The happily ever after, the fairy tales stuff.
Yeah, and it was like
yeah.
different races, and it was like because it was like fairy tales for every child, so they would do different races. So like they had like I think it's
here
called
it
The
is.
Princess and the Pea, where it's like the woman like sleeps and like it was like they had used the Asian woman for it, and then there was another one with the wishing fish, where the guy catches a fish and he makes a wish, and then it was like based on Latin culture in that one. And so like yeah, but there was one with Will Smith as Pinocchio, and then like Chris Rock was like yeah, it was funny. And then like Chris Rock was fucking termite named Woody, and like the only reason he was there was because he was trying to eat Pinocchio, and then like the blue fairy catches him and is like nah, be his conscience, but then like he still adds all his Chris Rockisms, and he's like when they're at the jackass place like turning into donkeys, he's just like, I know you don't want to go to school, Pinocchio, but you got to unless you want to be a boxer and shit like that. And it's just like what the fuck are you talking?
What?
This
Yeah,
sounds like an
I
absolute
will
trip.
find it for you.
So
I will
wild.
find it for you right
Please
now.
do.
Yeah,
So-
I posted it on Twitter the other day.
Also,
Oh my God,
every time you refer to them as turning into jackasses, I just think back to the '90s show Jackass, and it's like that would be a very interesting movie. Yeah.
We have another super chat from Silvershine.
Silvershine says, "Oh my God! I just realized Laura reminds me so much of Leslie Winkle from The Big Bang Theory. Love you, Laura. You're amazing."
Leslie?
Well, I will pass along the word.
Leslie?
She
Which one's Leslie?
unfortunately
Yeah,
is not.
Hero, you should know. You know.
Leslie? I have to look it up. Who is
From what?
The Big Bang Theory.
Oh,
Yeah.
that character.
There you go. That's the clip where he's talking to him.
Yeah, she
And then
was
they
in
rap.
the earlier seasons.
Oh,
And,
okay.
like- okay, yeah.
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 This was the
I can kinda
pre-slap
see that
world.
in a good way.
Pre-slap.
Man, I feel like I've compared Laura to so many characters alongside Katie, and I'm just like, that's just not comparing every character ever.
Laura to me is still like the character I associate her with most now is Ivy from Harley Quinn.
I was gonna say for the 90s stuff, no, it's not the one,
Yeah.
yes. I was like, oh, they literally put you in the show, Jesus. Like,
Oh my God! It was made by the Proud Family. This HBO show. Yeah.
and then Nesca is Webby.
Webby.
Webby. Did I miss anything good during the My Little Pony talk?
You missed me rant violently.
Did you rant violently?
I didn't think it was that violent.
There was much vigor.
Was there anything about how you're not excited?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just say I've been on this train with Transformers. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
I love that you come back and ask what you missed about the spoilers you left for.
Well, I know that I'm pretty sure I left because of specific spoilers,
Yes.
not so much the general consensus.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Does it look like it has hope?
Maybe, but not. Like,
We're willing to give it 8 episodes.
they really didn't. Like, this trailer did not really do much except for the last bit.
Maybe it was you. I asked somebody about the animation. I asked if the animation looked like it was better.
The lighting looks like it's better, but
Yeah, the lighting looks better than the premiere. But
Paleo
there
noticed a lot of errors.
Yeah,
as far as-
there are a lot of errors in the trailer. Is like, are they
things
using
disappear.
like unfinished footage or something?
Oh
What the
my
fuck?
god.
Let's be real. If it weren't for animation errors, we wouldn't have Derpy.
Yeah. Well, this isn't.
Derpy
like
was
that.
2D.
Yeah.
Derpy was
Imagine what we're
2D,
gonna
so
get
she
from
gets a
3D.
forgiveness.
Leave it.
Jax betrayed the fandom if you don't like. Oh, Jake. Okay, but I'll be back for G. No, here's what I'll say in the most non-spoilery way possible. All I'll say is I have my concerns from that 40-minute special we saw.
Yeah.
The trailer didn't do much to make me go excited for it, but I, being fair, will give it the 8 episodes it.
8 episodes? Damn. That's a lot of episodes.
You know, the one time if I love a series, I will give it more things. Because I remember when Spectacular Spider-Man, the greatest Spider-Man story of all time, if you haven't seen it, y'all need to watch it, got canceled.
Yeah, they put it on
and
Disney Plus now too.
Thankfully, yeah, they deserves to be there. When they replaced it with Ultimate Drake Bell, I'm not calling it Spider-Man. I remember I was just like, I will try my hardest to like this, and I gave it 15 episodes. 15 fucking episodes, and you could not grab me. So I was like, "Fuck this shit! I do not like it. I just can't." I'm like, yeah. I was as non-biased as possible, like trying my damnedest to like. I tried so hard. I was just like, no, it's not doing it.
Damn. No, I mean, and here's the thing. I actually, on that point with G5, just everyone remember that G5 may not work for everybody. In fact, it's looking like it may not work for everybody.
Impossible. You either like it or you hate, or you're wrong.
But like, I don't see any reason, and this goes for convention going or anything, that if you're like, G5's not doing it, and I'm using the convention scene specifically, but it's like there's still so much around G4 in this fandom that like.
Well, yeah, we got like 9 seasons.
Yeah,
And a whole bunch of other stuff.
Like G5's not going to take any of that away. Like this is just like, all right, let's see what this is, and you know, if it turns out to not be interesting,
yeah,
for
look at how many Star Trek conventions are still going on, despite like not all of the shows connecting with everybody.
Yeah, this is the same thing with like fucking. I keep bringing up Transformers. Like that is the biggest one so far. With like it's Hasbro too. It's just like this one's great, this one's bad, this one's okay, this one is phenomenal, this is great. Oh my god, this one's even better. This one's ass. This is boring as hell. So you know, like it's just that's how it is.
So, well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, yes, sir.
I did remember something that I did not put on the list. There was a Nintendo Direct recently.
There was. I'm
And-
surprised Saber isn't here to talk about it because it had a thing that he likes in it.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I have not watched the Direct itself, but I have seen the news, particularly about the Breath of the Wild sequel.
Oh.
We've got a title and a release date.
When's the release date?
Early next year, I think.
Yeah, May 12th.
Nice. I can't wait to play that in 5 years.
No, we'll play it.
Well, how Sarah?
Yeah.
Now this is gonna be a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm pretty sure that you... I think I know how this is going to work.
Yeah.
I imagine that I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
But I imagine that whenever I'm not here, and we're not gaming together.
Mm-hmm.
I should specifically say that when we're not gaming together, you're going to be playing your own version of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sarah's going to double down on this game.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She had played Breath of the Wild before I ever did.
Yeah.
So she suffered watching me try and learn that game.
And I'm sure it's going to work out to where I will play the sequel before you do. And
What?
it'll be the same. Because, do you plan on picking it up right on release day?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know, Sarah. Don't ask me hard questions.
What else was part of the direct?
I know a game guys should play.
Yeah.
Before we go into more Nintendo Direct stuff, because like you mentioned the Pinocchio, like the Pauly Shore Pinocchio that came out earlier this year, the live action Pinocchio,
Yeah.
was from Disney, and we're getting Guillermo del Toro Pinocchio in December, which is stop motion, which looks really cool.
Yeah, and he's gonna fuck that fucking goldfish because he's a Shape of Water movie. Okay, that's what's gonna happen.
Ooh.
And then next year, early
Big
next
demise.
year, we're getting a video game.
Yeah.
What?
With a
With a grown-up Pinocchio.
with a goth twink Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Called Lies of P.
Yeah.
I've heard of this.
Are we
Lies
playing
of
this, Sarah?
P.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll play
and
it.
it looks like it plays like
Bloodborne-y?
a Dark Souls, like Bloodborne
Yeah.
type game.
Looks like
It looks so
Bloodborne.
weird.
Yeah.
Which, you know, when I think of
Is it-
Pinocchio, I think of Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Wait! Is he even a puppet in this?
Well, he's
Absolutely.
got like a wooden arm. I think he's like I think he became a real boy, but he's also partly wooden. It's weird.
Lies of
That's so
P.
stupid. I want to play as a puppet. If he's a puppet, like, I don't want to play as human Pinocchio. That's boring.
Yeah, the movie ends after he turns into a human because there's no point.
Yeah. What the fuck? I don't want to play as this
He's
shit.
just a stupid boy.
But yeah, he's a goth twink Pinocchio.
Yeah.
What does Monstro look like? Is he like a buff, like scaly or some shit? Like, what is that then? Like, how's that go?
But the thing is, like, the game looks fun, and like they asked the creators about like how do you feel about your game being compared to Bloodborne, and they said like, oh, we're flattered.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it looks like Bloodborne.
yeah.
Is Monstro? Monstro has to be in this. Isn't he like, he's like the arch nemesis of Pinocchio for some reason? The fucking whale and wood. Yeah. Because whale and wood are just natural enemies. And fucking. That's what it is, okay.
Got wood.
But anyway, yeah, you guys should try that. Because
Base
Pinocchio-
in
no.
the chat says, but is the fairy godmother a big titty goth girlfriend though?
Oh, she better be. I don't like that, Cuphead. It's stupid. Look at that fucking wooden boy over there. Fucking.
You're a motherfucker, you know that.
You was a motherfucker, you know that, you fucking woody bastard. What are you doing, Cuphead? Scarf it down.
Yeah,
Get
speaking
out
of
there, you
Cuphead,
fucking bug.
Jeffrey and I watched season 2. It's very good.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Oh
it out
yeah,
now?
my fucking wife is hot as hell on that show.
yeah,
I love that squid girl. She's thick.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, who's your wife?
The squid girl, she's thick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Paleo's wife is Bon Bon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Baroness von Bon.
Which one?
There is-
Oh, the candy lady.
Candy lady, yeah.
What is it?
Oh, the candy you desire.
All the
Well, we know
candy
your
was
wife
up.
is Miss
likes
Chalice.
sweet
Who's
treats.
Race's wife?
Who's my wife? Wait, who's Miss Chalice's wife? Wait.
Sarah?
What?
No.
Sorry,
Damn
Pam.
it.
What was the question?
Technically, Mugman is my wife?
Well, basically, for the those two wives, I said, Sarah, I know Miss Chalice is your wife, but who's Race's wife?
Is Miss Chalice your wife?
No.
Oh, I
Who's
thought
your,
she
who's
was
your
for
wife?
some reason.
Who's your
You-
wife
you
in
liked her.
Cuphead?
I like Mugman. He's so good.
See, Mugman's
Mugman
your
Mugman
wife.
is hilarious.
Yeah.
I love Mugman. He like that episode where he was
That's a
like,
good
he
one.
thought he,
Yeah.
he
The
broke
spoiler
that
one.
fucker's
Like I
legs.
told Jeffrey about that. I was like, oh my god, you need to watch this season with me because there's like a thing with Mugman that you will relate to.
Like, that's a good one. He dies.
It's like,
Wait, remind me of the scene.
The ice cream man sees that he's holding a book and says, Mugbeard dies in the end.
Oh.
And Mugman just
Hey.
just goes into manic laughter.
Oh, yeah, goddamn. See, I was trying to remember a moment I laughed really hard, and I'm like, no, I felt his pain.
Yeah.
I cried for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
The one where he fucking like pushed over the pirate and broke his Lexus, that broke me.
Yeah.
I laughed so hard.
Me with my bodily injury. This whole season fucked me up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Everything's so sad and broken.
Well,
I like how he was all excited. He's like, look at me pegs.
yeah.
Normally
pirates only have one pig leg.
Oh, wait a minute. Because I know there was the Nintendo Direct stuff, but what about the D23 stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what,
Don't say anything else. Zootopia.
no, I think,
Zootopia.
there's a series on Disney Plus.
Yeah,
And
they
that's
showed
it.
a trailer at D23 and did not put it online.
Wait, they didn't?
Oh.
That sucks.
Wait,
Yeah,
someone
there-
must have stolen it,
There's
right?
a lot of those at D23. They were like, oh, you'll show the trailer if you're here, but we're not going to put it online anywhere.
But also,
But where are
yeah,
the
man.
pirates at?
Pirates?
They are very strict.
Oh, they're in the Caribbean
Yeah.
traditionally.
Yeah, I know.
Are there
Get
more?
Luffy.
They're like, if you have a phone, they'll shoot it down.
Oh, those
Like
pirates.
sniped by Mickey Mouse.
yeah.
What were you going to say, sir?
But yeah, in other news of Zootopia, they are having plans to put it into Animal Kingdom.
Well, let us know when you're off to
Along
Disney
with
World.
Moana? Like,
Yeah.
they're both gonna share Dinosaur Land,
just
USA.
scrap Moana.
territory.
You don't need Moana. She's got princess time with other princesses. If she hasn't earned it by now, then too bad.
Wow.
Yeah, I do wonder if they're gonna.
They just
like
need they just need to accept. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but they just need to accept that Zootopia was the better movie that came out that year. All right, what's it?
Yeah, I was just saying because they're gonna get rid of Dinosaur USA, which the only part of that.
No
section
more
of-
dinosaurs.
Yeah, I know. Like it is gonna be sad if they do get rid of the dinosaur ride, but literally everything else, I'm like, yeah, just like
Maybe they'll
makes
retheme
sense.
it to Zootopia ride.
Well, what would the Zootopia ride be, Race?
It would be.
I'm pretty sure they've already shown like
It
pictures.
would be riding Judy
Get
Hopps.
blindfolded in glory hole.
I think they've already shown like some
Wow.
like sneak peek pictures of the ride that they're building like for Shanghai.
Yeah.
Noon.
Did Jax even hear what I said? He was so busy making his joke.
What?
I said,
Riding Judy Hopps.
yeah. Okay, so you
Yeah.
did hear me.
Yeah.
That doesn't really work though for a girl, does it? You don't.
Yeah, it
Good.
does. You just gotta like put on something else.
You know, it's like there you go.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I was gonna say it's like Snow White and others. They have different cars and all that. You can have a Nick Wilde.
Right.
So yeah, no, I'm very excited about this because I've been sad that my only opportunity to see Zootopia Land was going to be flying to frickin' Shanghai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Shanghai.
no offense to China, but I'm just like not eager
Really interested in going.
to
Yeah.
to go to China. I'm just not. But I would have sacrificed it, but Disney said, you know what? Look, we're going to put Zootopia in Disney World, and what they haven't told people is that actually they're going to retheme not just a section, but the entire Disneyland resort is going to just become Zootopia World.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. So, go on, Haunted Mansion while you can, because
I want to go get you a Disneyland map and just have you redraw it as Zootopia, like what you would replace, how you'd do it.
I remember that I had this souvenir, an old Disneyland map souvenir, and it had the different rides. It was the layout of a map, but I remember I was like, "This is the coolest freaking thing."
Like the original map.
It might have been, but it had a
Like
lot
one
of
of
the
the
current
vintage
rides.
ones.
I think
Okay. Yeah.
it wasn't an
Might have
OG
been
map,
vintage styled.
but it was like cartoony.
Okay.
Yeah, I love those.
We still
I
have
love those
it.
types of
It's
maps.
somewhere.
But yeah, so yeah,
We announced some projects like movie stuff.
Inside Out 2.
Yeah, I just honestly, I don't get that one. I'm just like, why?
I love Inside Out, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I know. But
Well,
I liked
do
it too, but like, where do you go? I guess moving.
You know what
She's
you're
gonna
gonna
be a
it's
teenager.
puberty.
Yeah,
Puberty
she's
is
gonna be
gonna
a
It
be
is.
teenager
happening.
yeah.
I want to see how Disney plays with that one.
Are they gonna have a new
Emotion is gonna be a
emotion?
panda. Yeah, it's gonna be a red panda comes out of nowhere. It's just like,
Oh my god.
doing?
Oh my god.
It'll just be May from turning red.
Yeah, exactly. They have a fight. No, it'll be freaking Riley versus May, and that'll be God, and then her emotions, and then they have to. Oh god.
Well, no, they're not going to add an emotion, but this is where Joy is going to find this this bottle of pills, and it's just going to be titled hormones, and they're like, dude, we should try some of these, and then they're going to get.
Oh god. Yeah, what was the last button that appeared at the end of Inside Out? Was it puberty?
I think it was puberty. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, they did do that, didn't they?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit.
They also they're working on a film called Elemental. Which
Yeah, that was announced before. They showed some like more
pictures.
concepts for it.
Yeah, the concept
No,
is not
what made
gravity.
me
It's not gravity.
No.
No, what made me laugh about Elemental was like all the artists on Twitter were just like, because it was like these two are together, but one's flame and one's water.
Yeah.
So how can they be together? And then artists were just like, I'm plotting now. We'll find the signs of how this works. Okay, like, it's just like,
There's also the other one they announced called Elio.
Castroneves.
What?
Sorry, that's the name of a race car driver.
What? But it's about this kid that gets mistaken as an ambassador for Earth on an alien planet,
Whoa.
which sounds fun.
Yeah. Jeffrey's sister has a boyfriend, and I think he worked on Wish, which was announced.
Do we know
yeah,
that?
that was
Nice.
another,
I-
that was
well,
another
your-
Disney film coming out.
Your dad told me. That's what it was. Which your
Okay.
dad, he might be mistaken. Who knows?
No,
But it looks interesting. It's
for
got
all-
like a
yeah.
watercolor style overlaid on top of the 3D animation, which looks really nice.
I was really hoping that he was going to end up working on the Zootopia sequel. And he was
Oh
going to...
yeah.
Imagine somebody knowing me well enough and not being able to tell me that they're working on the one thing I'm waiting for the past 6 years. We got a super chat from Anime Guy. This is to Jax. This says, well, Jax, when the rule of 17 plus 17 artists gather together, what do you expect?
Rule of 17 with 17 art. Is that MMS?
Is that 34?
Ah, good. That's a good one. I like that anime guy. That's a good one.
I was also like,
Christmas.
I don't know if Jax is gonna. I have no idea what this is referring to.
Ah,
The
very good.
Uh huh.
I was also gonna bring up something else that was announced because they announced they were gonna do it, but they put the like official like title of it, I guess. The prequel to Lion King. Mufasa.
Oh, Hirosashii! Yay!
Did they show the trailer for it?
Oh, like the Scar
left.
movie or
My
whatever.
hero.
Like it's just all about Scar.
Did Hiro just hang up?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Hi, Hiro.
Yeah, Hero, you still haven't seen the live action Lion King, right?
Literally. So
You literally what?
I have no plans to.
Yeah,
Well,
don't.
But Hiro, it's
Don't do that to
so
yourself.
it's so good.
It's so realistic.
It's so
looking.
like realistic, and there's a scene.
You know, I know you're joking, but like, you know that thing where people are like, "Why are you mad that the new thing came out? If you don't want to watch it, then just you always have the old thing." Yeah, I'm doing exactly that. I'm specifically not watching it because I have the old thing. I don't need the new thing.
Yep. Yep.
Just that.
Yeah,
But-
it's funny because like with the success of the Lion King, I don't think the live action Lion King, live action in quotations, with the success of that, if it didn't become successful, I probably wouldn't have gotten Prehistoric Planet. So it's like, oh my god, like, do I have to thank the Lion King? Like 2019?
You gotta do question mark? I don't know.
Do what you gotta
Because like
do.
Prehistoric Planet is like one of the best like
Jurassic Park sequels you've
dinosaur
ever
like
had.
documentaries that have come out in like the past like 10 years, and it's like it looks so amazing.
How do you know it looks so?
But I
amazing?
hate
You know
The
what
Lion
dinosaur looks
King
like?
2019.
We got a super chat from Elwin saying, "Damn, has it really been 6 years? I remember seeing it a tiny amount of time compared to you, Race, but I still saw it 6 times. Just 6 times?
Wreck-It Ralph's.
Yeah, even I've
about to
seen
get
more
its
than that.
10th anniversary.
What's that?
Wreck-It Ralph's about to get its 10th anniversary.
Maybe you'll get a
Oh, yeah,
the requel.
I doubt it.
Sequel.
Prequel. We want a prequel of what they.
I wouldn't
feel
mind. I
when
wouldn't
they
mind
hate
like
each
a series or a short series.
The entire prequel
Yeah,
of Wreck-It
Ralph.
Ralph is just some programmer sitting at a keyboard and then etching it onto a circuit board.
other. Right.
Hour and a half of that. Let's go.
Oh, did you That's another thing. Did you guys see Cars on the Road?
Not yet.
Oh no, not yet. I've only
you
seen
did?
that
Okay,
there's
I've watched
like
that.
the prehistoric
Ah.
aspect of it, where I was like, "Paleo, look," and you're like, "Already
Yeah.
posted about it." I'm like, "Yeah."
I saw all the cars on the road today as I drove back from LA
Oh.
Wow.
during rush hour, and somehow I managed to make it in only an hour and a half.
Apparently there was no cars.
Like, it was weird. I can't believe I got here when I did.
They're all traveled quickly today. I'm like, it's California though. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left downtown LA at 5 p.m. It's nice knowing a few back roads now and then.
It's also nice using your Maps app to check for traffic and use that to get home
Oh,
quick.
yeah. You just see seas of dark red. You realize that where the parking lots are, and you avoid them.
Yeah.
It's like a game.
It is. I feel like I won today, if I'm honest.
You win every day, Matt.
You deserve a medal.
Thank you.
Because you have friends like us. Oh.
I do deserve a medal for that.
Anything else from D23 to discuss before we move on to Q&A?
Nothing I can remember.
I am very excited. I know I wasn't around.
There was someone that was dressed up as Darla
Darla?
in the Finding
Dimple?
Nemo. The girl
Darla
that-
Dimple from Cats Don't Dance?
No, the girl, the dentist's like.
I'm from the
there was-
Amazon!
Like there was a lady that was dressed up as her, and like she even had like a bag with like a little like paper mache
Dead
fish
fish.
that she would like rattle around.
Oh,
And I was
nice.
like, that's pretty great.
She should have just used a real fish.
No.
Yeah, alright. Like I said, I know a lot of people were tagging me, but with
Zootopia.
that weekend I was I was out, so I was
Oh yeah, Disenchanted. I
disenchanted.
watched the trailer. It's the sequel
is that
to
the-
Enchanted.
Oh, I thought that was that Matt Groening short, or, from, like, Futurama
No,
and
that's
Simpsons.
Disenchantment.
Wait,
Disenchanted.
but they already had a sequel, I
Kid.
thought.
No.
They haven't had a sequel?
No, they announced it like years ago, and now it's finally coming out of the woodwork.
Disenchanted sounds way too close, like their other live-action shows that they have.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like, drama for
Wait,
Snow White.
there's a Hocus Pocus 2 coming out?
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Intriguing.
That's like the only thing I knew about.
And then there's
before.
gonna be a live action Little Mermaid.
What?
Yeah.
Nora, thoughts?
Oh, I'm like
Put it in the
Hirosashii.
chat
I
in
got the
big
good
caps. I
one.
think she's
I don't
excited.
need this live action. Try to tell us it's unrealistic shit, whatever.
I hate it. It was funny.
Wait a second.
I love you.
Hocus Pocus 2. They got Bette Midler and all them back?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I too am now excited.
Yes.
Campy ass movie. I'd love to see what they do with it.
Yeah.
Come
Shall we
time.
get prepared for Q&A?
Q&A.
If anybody's got any questions, you can put them on Twitter, or you can send us a super chat. We do prioritize super chats.
You give us that Q, we'll give you that A.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hashtag SPP questions on Twitter. On the twits.
I like to play with the twit.
Alright, oh my god.
You tried your best in the moment, and just be like, I'm ignoring that.
That was actually quite the reaction I got.
Okay, let's see. We've already got some on Twitter.
Yeah.
Let's see.
What they do?
What are the questions we're gonna
Alright,
answer?
this isn't. Well, I guess it is a question. Oziel says, did you hear that the UK, that Channel 5 was showing the Emoji Movie instead of Queen Elizabeth's funeral?
I did hear that.
Intentionally or accidentally is what I want to know.
Oh,
Crazy.
God.
Oh my god, that's phenomenal.
Well, I mean, I got to ask you this: like, if every other station is covering it, and you can go there for it,
Yeah.
like, and again, I don't want to disparage the death of the Queen. Let me preface this by saying, like, no, that's a very significant event. Yes, it should be honored and all that. But is it really scandalous to do so?
I mean, Emoji Movie though.
It's a choice.
Panelists to do that any day.
Yeah.
I dare them to do that any other day.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some.
I mean,
super chats.
and again, that is how Sharknado came to be. There was just, I don't want to say nothing else on, but if there's only one thing on, people are going to watch this instead.
Yeah.
True.
And that's how we got Sharknado.
Yeah. Nora Mermaid sends a super chat saying, here are my live action Little Mermaid thoughts. Oh my freaking god, I cannot wait. But nervous about Melissa McCarthy. Sorry.
Is that the actress?
Is that
Melissa McCarthy is going to be Ursula.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, right. Melissa McCarthy's the comedian actress, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's gonna be...
It's a tough role to fill. Ursula just sent it.
Yeah.
We have another super chat.
Yeah,
question.
I know. I was just opening that back up. Base asks, Paleo, this is a few weeks back, now to ask Jax. Jax, if you had to create a fursona, which animal would you pick?
Can I have a Ben 10 watch of Fursonas? Just like a fucking
Sure, name them up.
Because I want to be like a street shark, and then I want to be like a ninja turtle, and then I want to be like an extreme
You
dinosaur.
want to be a shark and a turtle and a dinosaur, right?
Yeah, and then I want to
explain
be
what-
a fucking War Greymon, and then I want to be a
Yeah,
fucking
that's
Were-Garurumon, and then I want to be a fucking
Pokemon.
I want to be
Just say you want to be a
Do you-
shapeshifter.
I wanna be a
do you have
Goro.
to be like a real animal? I don't know.
No,
I want to
actually.
be Ditto from Pokemon.
Can I be like a
Oh
dragon?
no, furries have some fucking made-up species they do, and there's closed-off species.
Okay.
Like,
You know, planes can be
Hybrids and-
furries. I don't know how that works, but apparently it's a thing Paleo told me.
What
I was
is?
just like,
A
that's so stupid. You said a plane could be a furry or some shit.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I was like, that
There's
doesn't
no
make any
fur on that
sense.
motherfucker.
There's some weird anthro shit out there.
I was like, how does that work? Like, that's so weird to me. But yeah,
It just does.
And then can I be like a Mirko rabbit from My Hero Academia? And then an Omnimon. Yeah,
mean-
that.
In fairness, yes, you can. No one's going to stop you.
Good. That's my Ben 10 watch of Fursonas. There you go.
Yeah.
And then a biker mice. I forgot a biker mouse. A biker mouse.
No,
Now, when you say extreme dinosaur,
Yeah,
what does that
biker
mean?
mouse. From
Yeah,
Mars.
Santos Celine, plain furry. Yeah, look it up on Google, you'll find it.
It's so
There's no
stupid.
fur on it. There's not even feathers. Like I can.
Like,
it's
unless
No, I
it's
mean,
are you counting
aliens
that
have furries
internal?
too, but they don't have fur.
It's like what? Like a plain furry, I don't get because there's unless you're counting the contents of it.
What,
I
what
mean,
if
they're
it's
a little
grass? Can I be a
two-dimensional,
furry at this point? Just
What?
I mean,
grass.
Grass is like the fur of the earth.
there's plant characters and stuff. So
The
yeah.
fur of the
Yeah.
earth.
It's not even
Put that in
furry
quotes,
at that point.
Elliot.
It's just
At,
monsters.
at some point, furry became synonymous with anthropomorphic.
Synonymous. What did you say?
Synonymous.
Some ominous.
Paleo, put that in quotes.
Yeah.
You're
Put that in
mominous.
quotes.
Anonymous.
We got another super chat from Elwin. What episode of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic is your #1 favorite and why? Mine's Fall
Lesson
Weather
0.
Friends. They added Mine's Fall Weather Friends because, well, it made me fall in love with Applejack.
Ooh, love.
So yours was Lesson 0, Jax?
I like Lesson 0, but I also like the season 4 finale with Tyrek. That's hype.
The perfect pair, easily.
That's a good
Perfect pair. Grass.
I always say it's about time, but I also really like that episode with Pinky and Twilight at the trivia game. I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, I need to rewatch
that's like
that
a
one.
late season, episode.
That's like season 8 or something.
Season 8 or 9.
Season 8 or 9. You don't even know. You're losing your powers, Paleo. You're supposed to know immediately. It's
Say it's actually episode 6 of season 8.
I know like the
It's
first
You know the
couple
first
seasons.
season.
Yeah.
You know the first 2 seasons, but you should have mastered your power by now. Imagine if you imagine 2012 Paleo came up to you, is like,
okay, so what episode would this happen? Well, actually, it'll be like
then you have back and forth, and then you have bisexual sex with each other, and it's fun. Alright, so anyways, next question.
I typed in season 7, episode 13 MLP, and I just see Jax's stupid face crying in this Bronies.
Of course, I cry at everything.
Yeah.
I gotta go with episode 100.
I'm
for mine.
sensitive.
There you go.
Episode 100 is a good choice. I might say that one.
Yeah, just because they like. I can't answer the why. How do words good? I'll come back to that.
You're a lawyer.
No, Hero. I am a lawyer, but how do words good has appeared on a transcript in some court.
How
At least
do words
once.
good? Oh, Matt, have you watched any of She-Hulk?
No.
Oh, I wanted to hear
What
your opinion
hole?
on that.
She-Hulk.
Shithole?
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk! I'm sorry, I heard shithole.
No.
I am so
Well, I mean, don't
perplexed
ask
by it.
certain
I have
people.
heard it's good.
Sarah, why are you shaking your head? Sorry, I didn't mean to knock you off.
I
What were you saying?
She has 2 holes, 3 holes, 4 holes, 5, 6 holes.
Jesus.
Technically 5.
Like ears, mouth, 2 nostrils.
Well, then also like this thing has like.
Oh no, I see where Hero's
Okay, I
going.
mean, yeah, we're talking about
hang on.
something.
I hear where Hero's going with this. No, Hero, no.
No, but
Keep
where
it all
are you?
together.
Where are you going with this? You missed 2. by
Also
the way.
like eye sockets too.
Well, yes, like I was working my way down the body, but like if you want to talk about generic holes in the body, and then we can talk
But you
about
can
holes
also
that
make
you can...
holes too. Like a
Sarah,
variety.
what happened to your podcast?
This is terrible. Why are
It's
we
not my
like this?
I will not accept this.
Hi, Sarah. How are you doing?
Hi, Sarah.
Good.
I'm sorry.
No,
So
that's
anyway, I think to answer Elwin's question of why I like episode 100 is just for the absolute chaos that erupts from it, similar to as is happening now. I do enjoy chaos a little bit.
I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of puppeteers.
Oh,
Oh.
seriously, I have 2 statues of Discord on my desk right now, both given to me.
I just
Nice.
I just love
I should take one to my office.
I love the insanity of episode 100. It's so off the wall. There's certain things I feel like they did in that episode that they otherwise probably didn't really have the liberty to do in others. And seeing it as it aired with a live audience at MLP MSP was also something.
Elwin sent a super chat saying, "Love y'all, crying from laughter right now." And then
I'm
anime
glad it's
guy,
from laughter.
anime guy sends a super chat asking, "Do you guys have your Halloween costumes ready? I got mine being mailed to me, which I'll wear Saturday at Ciderfest."
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
I got a cool one. Yeah.
What do you be?
It's a secret.
Oh,
Is Ciderfest soon?
Saturday.
It's,
Next month.
I mean, like September's
months.
almost over. Like it's just October between now and then.
Oh no, it's like a month and a half. Yeah.
Is anyone
Yeah.
going there?
I don't know. Are you?
I'm not.
You know,
no.
I love Halloween and I love the idea of assembling a costume, but I never actually get around to doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know what
the
I'd be.
Ciderfest isn't going to be on Halloween. It'll be
Oh, November 4th to 6th. Okay.
yeah. It'll be the first weekend of November.
Mhm.
First week of not November.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Race, what I think possibly one of my favorite Halloween costumes is when you were a cow for a Bronies React.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
That was a costume actually that my mother had. She one year she was a cow for Halloween and made my youngest sister a baby cow.
Aw.
So they were both cows. And yeah, when I was trying to think of, I'm like, what's the most like ridiculous costume I could wear that I already own, or that someone I know owns
That you can get.
And yeah, I wore that for for the Bronies React, the Halloween Bronies React. That might have been the cupcakes one that we did. I think that was the first.
I think it was.
So, yeah, that was fun. Yeah. Let's see here. Forcandian is asking, do you think we'll get a G5 Equestria Girls?
That would be so weird.
I don't.
You know, I wouldn't write it off. And again, I love that crossover concept.
Yeah, the crossover concept is great. Like, if they like go back to fucking G4 art style for like a season, like what if they pull an American Dragon where like season 1 is just like completely different animation from season 2? Like that'd be like they're like, just get back those fucking puppets from G4.
And then we get interdimensional what's the word I'm looking for? Time dilation. So the G5 ponies go to the human world, but it's just the next year of school.
Yes. That'd be dope. I'd watch that.
Like they're freshmen and like G4 are seniors now.
I would watch that. Yeah, I'd watch that.
Interesting.
Or they're now off to college, or I don't know, whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Elwin sent another super chat saying, y'all are helping me focus on writing my movie script right now. Thank you.
We expect thanks in the credits.
Yeah.
On at least quarter screen print.
And royalties, of course.
I'll take a cut of the merchandise, actually. I don't care what the movie is. I'll just take a cut of the merch.
And then she had 5 holes. Ah, yes. Yes,
well, you see, what I want to do is sit in for the meeting where Elwin tries to argue for quarter screen print for a thanks, and just watch what every other person in the room does.
We have a question from Nathaniel asking, what was your guys' favorite or funniest convention moment that you've had so far this year? I think one that really stood out to me was at HarmonyCon with the frickin' robot.
Yeah, the robot.
Welcome to Sheraton. That was...
Oh, that was weird.
That was pretty funny.
I don't know, maybe eating blackberries off of a bush from the side of the road.
Waist up.
I liked when
Exactly.
me and Jax were watching the first 3 episodes of The Boys and we fucking lost it when we compared Homelander to Grace.
Oh yeah, that was perfect. That was great.
Was that before I made it to the convention?
Yeah, that was before you got there.
I give you guys a lot of time to watch those episodes.
Yeah.
That being said, since we're talking conventions, I think it would have to be just walking all the Who's Line props through the lobby and everything on the cart.
Yeah.
And no one batting an eye at anything.
That
shovels, a pickaxe, a lampshade,
a chainsaw.
A chainsaw.
chainsaw. And that was normal.
I
was fine.
I just want to point out that we did in fact walk a chainsaw through a hotel lobby.
Like legit an actual chainsaw.
Yeah. And like you said, no one batted an eye.
In fairness, it didn't have a chain on it, but you couldn't tell that from up close. Or from far away.
Yeah, that was the first question I had when Matt was like, guess what I'm going to bring? A chainsaw.
To be clear, DB Spaceman Matt.
Yeah. Matt's like, I don't want any legal issues.
Well, I want clarity. You know? He deserves credit for everything he brought.
Yes. Yeah. Anyone else, by the way, with moments?
No, I mean,
I've only gone to one convention this year.
What?
Yeah, I've only been to one convention this year.
You've been to
Sarah, what was your favorite?
You went to BabsCon.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was this year.
Yeah, it's been a long year.
I kind of have to take it back. I think my favorite might just be the waiting for Godot moment we had during Professor Pony's impromptu session in the writing room that evening.
Still to come on the vlogs that haven't yet.
Yeah.
I feel bad because usually I have the vlogs out. I'm admittedly also waiting for a little bit of footage from the convention, which isn't their fault. It's more of that they said, yeah, I'm waiting for some panel footage and some audio stuff. And I know that they have a whole bunch of stuff to sort out and sort through and upload and edit and what have you. So, but I'm opting to wait for it so I can just release a better product initially as opposed to getting it out quickly. So,
and that's also why I phrased it the way I did. I didn't want any, suggestion that you need to include it or anything. I don't know what you're going to do with that nonsense.
Oh yeah, no. But that is that was some of that is going to make it in. So yeah.
Oh.
Maybe we can get Saber to do a drunk react to it.
The Discord link in the description has expired, says Elwin.
What?
I will have to fix that then.
Discord links
Thank you.
expire?
I guess I forgot
Apparently
to
it did.
set it to not expire. Like yeah.
That's annoying.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, so it's not sitting there in perpetuity. If you don't want it to be.
You have to change it every
Hour.
on every video that we've ever uploaded.
Let's see. Let me let's see if I can do.
Well, here before you do, let's grab another question here.
Okay.
Well,
I saw.
If I may, while we were doing that, Elwin, since you did the super chat without actually a question, what's the movie script you're writing right now? And go ahead and post that. But go ahead, Race.
Let's see. Kevin is asking, who would you take on a night on the town in the Equestria Girls world? I would go with Celestia, says Kevin.
Like what, a
Sunset.
Going
date?
for the principal.
You said Sunset?
Mm-hmm.
Pre or post Reform
Yeah.
Sunset?
Post.
Question.
Yeah, you want if you go with pre, that would be like just an interesting date. Like,
Yeah.
wow, lady.
She'd bite your nubs off.
Yeah.
Bite your twits off.
So it's like anyone from the EQG universe you just take on a date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brad.
mine is-
Brad.
Yeah, fucking Brad. Fluttershy, easy.
Oh, that'd be
Alien.
weird. Nah.
What? What was the question?
Paley, you're just gonna say Sonata or fucking Sideswipe.
Yeah,
you
Sonata
just
or
gotta-
Sideswipe, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Well, which? No, you're probably gonna go with Sideswipe because Sonata would piss you off. Okay,
Oh, like-
you would.
I'm probably in the Applejack or Fluttershy field with you, Jax, but I'd go with Pinkie Pie just for a night to see what the hell happened.
No, she could bake for you. I feel like Pinkie Pie would is one of those girls who's just like, oh yeah, come over, and then you
I
just
am
watch a
totally
bunch of
down for
videos.
that.
I mean, yeah, that actually sounds fun. Like Fluttershy, I feel like you have to guide her or something like that. and be like,
So much.
who, Pinkie?
Yeah. Like
I
I,
mean, I
she's
guess
a bit
you would.
baking, but God, she wouldn't shut up probably.
No donkey punches.
Oh, wow.
I just remember that fucking image, but yeah. No, but well, hold on.
Well, here's a
Okay,
simple question.
because I'm trying to think realistically, because I love Fluttershy to death, but I always remember that meme of just that quiet. It's just like, am I bothering you? And it's just like, no, honey, I'm enjoying your company. It's just like, okay. It's just
Sure?
are you sure, ma'am? Applejack just be talking about work stuff, and just okay, it's just all right. That's fun. Yes, Sunset would play games, and she's mellowed out a lot.
Yeah, I'd
What
be down
does
with that.
Starlight count?
What
She
would
was in the
Yeah.
EQG universe for
Yeah.
a second, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. So
Oh.
she'd be
I might go for Starlight then.
Starlight's
Has
chill.
Has Discord ever shown up? And please tell me if so, he was the guidance counselor.
No. What about
Janitor.
janitor?
Also, yeah, made.
I think Big Mac was janitor, actually.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I think Fluttershy. Yeah, I'll go with Fluttershy. We'll go out.
Paley, you know this. Nathaniel Fogo references the Taco Gal. Was that Sonata?
Yeah, that's enough.
Tacos.
She would piss
Tacos.
you off
Oh!
so much after a while.
We saw
that
the
is
hit-
one of those.
We saw the hentai car last night.
Oh yeah, the hentai Honda at the
There's
movie
a-
theater.
There's a hentai car.
Hentai
There's
Honda.
an employee
Wow.
at the movie theater that we go to that owns that car because we see it every time we go to the movies.
It's got big mama. What does it say?
Big mommy milkers or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Big mommy milkers.
I mean, you just need to walk in up to the snack desk and say, "Who owns that car?" and someone will answer you.
I think it's the manager because it's the only one that's consistently been there. I think. I want to believe it's the guy that walks around in the suit, and he's like, "Welcome to the theater," and then he gets into his hentai Honda at the end of the night.
Welcome to the theater.
This is a fine establishment. We hope you will behave yourselves. No
Rule
riffraff.
34 is in Theater 22.
Oh yeah, Brace, I meant to ask you this because I know you and Sarah go to the theater a lot. So does your theater like have the assigned seats thing?
Yes.
Okay.
They did not used to. Both. We sometimes jump between two different theaters, and neither of them had that. But now both do.
Okay. Because I've been seeing this new trend of what people doing, and I'm just like with the soda trick, and I'm just like fuck. Like I wish I knew the. Okay, so basically. It's a dick. I mean, like you can't do it nowadays because there's assigned theaters. But like, okay, like it's like if you're at a movie theater and like you don't want someone sit next to you, and so you like pour soda in like the seat in front of you or some shit like that.
What?
So like it's just like, well, I'm not gonna
bullshit.
sit there. Yeah, I know it's fucked up, and it's just like, what the fuck? So it's just like, well, if it's like assigned seating, you can't do that. But like, it's just like a thing. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck?
No one's gonna sit in a wet seat. That's for sure.
I honestly, assigned seating's not gonna save that. We honestly, the issue I have is that with assigned seating, there's still people that just straight up sit in our seats. Like sometimes there'll be two people in the theater with us, and they happen to be in our seats. And I'm like, how do you fuck up this bad?
Right. Or it's just like, man, and then like the worst part is when they go like, man, there's like fucking 20 empty seats. It's like, I don't care. I paid for these seats. Move, okay? Like, we ain't doing this.
Yeah, nah. I don't know. Sarah, is that it?
Yeah.
That's gonna be it.
Does it?
So you said sunset. I'll say Rainbow Dash. I will stay faithful to my stupid girl.
Real okay.
All right. Well, folks, that's going to be a wrap here on the Semi-Perfect Podcast. We'll be back in 2 weeks. It'll be October by then. Holy cow. What
Spooky,
date?
Scary skeleton.
Oh, what date is that going
yeah.
to be?
Wait a minute.
5th.
Okay, cool. So we'll be back on October 5th for Mas. So we will see you all on October 5th. Shout out to all of our... What?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you were looking again. Shout out to everybody who gave us super chats tonight, Sarah.
I was not ready.
Sarah will pull up the list. Yeah.
I was going to say, in fairness, she was busy updating this Discord link, so that should be working, everyone, now.
Cool. So just as a reminder for everybody, Bronies React sometime in the next 4 days is going to be released. By the earliest would be tomorrow evening. That would be the most ideal for me, but we'll see how editing goes tonight and how I do. So that's going to be the priority goal.
Yeah.
And then if not then I'm hopefully going to have time to release it on Friday, which I'll probably figure that out tomorrow morning. What kind of timing I'm going to have. But like I said, worst case, it'll be premiered on Sunday. So keep an eye on Twitter. It's coming.
Yep. Thank you to Elwin, Anime Guy, Base, Nora Mermaid, Silver Shine, and Ambazar. Sorry, I'm like scrolling through.
Ambazar!
I think that is all of the super chatters for today.
Yes, thank you all for your generosity. Thank you all for hanging with us here. To everybody interacting with us in the chat.
Yep.
Enjoyed kind of reading through that as we went on. To everybody that listens on delay. And thank you to all of our podcasters joining us here tonight.
Oh, yeah, real quick. I'm going to be streaming after the podcast on my channel, or not my channel, but my Twitch channel.
Nice.
Going to be playing some Splatoon with Nesca. so we're gonna be talking over there.
Go splat.
So if you want more stuff, I'm gonna be streaming very soon. I'm already
What?
live. I'm just playing the Splatoon music at the moment.
There you
Paleo,
go.
what is your Twitch handle?
PaleoSteno plays. I posted in the chat.
Nice.
Nah.
Damn ponies.
Good night,
Good night,
everyone.
ponies. Live long and prosper. Good night.
All right, I'm gonna go see where Neska is.